So then we're going to do this. Okay. Okay. So as I was stating before, so it's going to be finding your first vehicle using AI, right? So basically how we're using AI to find the first vehicle. So what I want to do is I want to give you guys a prompt that you guys can drop right now inside of AI. And if you guys cannot type with me, what you can do is you can actually put your AI on speaker and let it listen to me talk while I give you guys this prompt as far as finding your first vehicle using AI. So the vehicle that we were looking for was a Chevy Trax, right? So let's talk about that. So what you're gonna do is, because you guys gotta remember it's all about the prompts. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna say, give me a prompt to search. Sorry. All right, so let me go here with YouTube because y'all usually can see my screen. Okay, so we're gonna do. All right. So basically, what you're gonna ask it to do is you're gonna ask it to search nationwide and in Texas for the available Chevy Trax vehicle, including listings from both dealerships and private sellers. Okay, sort by lowest price first, then show 2020 and newer models. If you want to go 2024, 2025, completely up to you, right? But then show 2020 and newer models under 60,000 miles. Put your own miles. If you want 200 miles, if you want 500 miles, completely up to you, right? Include a mix of new and used options. Provide city dealership's name and price details. So all we're going to do here is we're going to copy this prompt. Okay. And I am actually going to tweak this. I'm going to tweak this to do this. So this is a vehicle that the person was saying. So let's do under 2,000 miles. Okay. So it's going to be search nationwide and in Texas for available Chevy Trax vehicles, including listings from both dealership and private sellers. Sort by the lowest price first, then show 2020 and newer models under 2,000 miles, including a mixture of new and used opportunities. Provide city, dealership name, and price details. Okay. Then we're going to hit send on that. So what this is going to do is it's going to sort out everything that we ask it for. Because remember, we asked it for city and state, we asked it for dealership, so on and so forth. So we have a 2020 Trax LS/LT Houston, Texas. We got PLN, Texas. We got Dallas, Texas. We got Dallas, Texas again. International. It gave us like various different options. Price point 15,000, 9,000, 17,000, 10,000, 13,000. Okay. And it also tells you how far away it is, and then what place has it. So if it's like, let's say for Edmonds, for instance, if it's Edmonds, for instance, it's going to tell you it's going to be Edmonds, right? Now it's asking me, do I want it to dig? Do I want it to dig only listings under 2,000 miles? Yes. I should have brought some water. Okay, so close but not cigar listings. Okay, let's see. Dallas, 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 Dallas. Okay. So these process now, y'all, is so much easier for us to be able to, find these vehicles under our business. So if we wanted to do something like, let's do this, search nationwide, Texas for available. Let's switch up the car. Let's do a Lambo vehicle, including listings from both dealerships and private sellers, sold by lowest price. Not no 2020. Let's do 2024 and newer models under 10,000 miles, including a mix of new and used options. Provide city, dealer's name, and price details. Okay, because this is so much more easier. And then what we can do now, actually, we can actually schedule this to be sent to us on a daily basis, right? So if we wanted to get updates on what's coming into the market, right? Because remember, sometimes these things, new things always come into the market when it comes to the business vehicle side of things. And what you can do is, once it finished prompting the system and it give us what we need, it's so funny because y'all always do this. Every time I go live on YouTube, y'all leave Instagram and come over to YouTube because y'all can actually see what I'm doing over here. Y'all are too funny. But yes, so it's going to do a broad search, right? Depending on the type of vehicle that you're looking for. And then what we can do now is we can actually ask it to start to send us daily updates, right? So let's do this. Got you. I poll current 2024 newer Lamborghinis under 10,000 miles nationwide in Texas. Lowest price first, max mix of dealerships and locations. Okay, so let's see. 2024 Urus, Palm Beach, Florida. But y'all, so this is where we kind of get the gem. So when we're looking at things like Lamborghini Urus, is right. So it's giving me 297,000. Right. So I'm going to do, because it's telling me that that's the lowest price they have for the Lamborghini Urus. But I'm a very unrealistic person, right? To the average person, not to me. So I'm going to say, find me the, let's see, which option should we do? Let's just do the Urus. Find me the Urus at 200,000 and below. Okay, so it gave us, as of right now, it gave us 297,000, which is almost 300,000. But okay, let's see. So it says I cannot find any incredible listings for a 2024 Lamborghini Urus below 200,000, right? But let's see. TrueCar shows that used Urus models include range from 149,000 to this, right? So let's do this. Okay, can you find any, what are we in 2025? Any 2020 Urus? Okay, so we found a couple of options here, right? So we found a 2020, 26,000 miles, 185,000. Not bad, right? Then we found an Auto Trader 2020 Urus listed range from 159,000 to 224,000. Then True Cars is telling us that 2020 Urus are listed between 152,000 and 189,000. Okay, so I want to keep going lower because the more they keep telling me I can go lower, let's go lower. Okay, find me a Urus for, let's do 150K. Give me the options. Hello, what AI tools do you use, if I may ask? Do I use in general or that I'm using right now? Now, somebody said finding a yours must be nice. Yo, y'all are hilarious. Y'all, everything you gotta remember is a limiting belief, right? So everybody that I keep talking to, especially entrepreneurs that's doing something, they work on y'all mindset first because y'all mindset is limited beliefs. Like y'all got this limited belief that y'all can't do these things. Okay, so 2020 nationwide inventory shows lowest around 149,000. Okay, with mileage 16,000, not too bad, especially if you're using these for rentals, right? Auction or salvage parts under 150. Next move to lock ones. Next move to lock one at 150. Okay, can you send me a daily update whenever? No, let's do weekly. Send me a weekly update whenever, oops, when, well, I can't spell, whenever a Urus is listed for 150K. Right? So now we're asking it to send us daily updates whenever the vehicle is listed at a specific price, right? Because if we're looking at a 2024 and they're charging us 300,000, right? Why is it that we can't? So 300,000 for a 2024, but a 2020 we're finding for like 146, 150. Do you think anybody knows the difference between a 2020 Urus versus a 2024 Urus or a 2025? No, the body styles are still the same, right? Okay, so now it says monitoring Urus under 150,000 weekly on Monday at 9 a.m. So every Monday at 9 a.m. is going to send me an update anytime there's an update with a Urus. If there's no updates, it's not obviously there's no update for it to send me. So it says done. I will send you a weekly update every Monday at 9 a.m. with any Urus listed at the at or under $150,000, prioritizing Texas. And flag the cleanest low mileage options. If you want daily checks or a tighter filter like 2020 plus, only say so and I will adjust. Yes, so let's adjust. So let's do 2020 plus, but I want it to still be 150,000. Right? I still want it to be $150,000. Locked. I only flag Urus listed that are 2020 and newer, and at or under 150,000 with Texas prioritized weekly updates every Monday at 9 a.m. If you want daily scans or SMS, simply ping when one hits. So I've never tried out the SMS. Let's do that. Okay, let me push this notification on. Yo, AI is crazy. Okay, can you send me SMS? Wow. Y'all, I don't think y'all realize what's happening right now. Y'all don't understand what's happening right now. Good evening, coach. Late on the live. Wanted to know how much does the one-on-one hire you for the day cost? $1,200. Okay. I cannot text you directly from here. Two fast ways to get pinged to the phone. Okay, email to SMS easier. Okay. So email to SMS. Give me your phone number and carrier, and I will route your weekly. That is crazy. I will route the weekly yours alert to your carrier SMS gateway. Y'all understand what's happening? I don't think y'all really understand what's happening right now in the world of AI. I don't think y'all understand what's happening in the world of AI. So now what you can do is you can give them your phone number, right? And your carrier, and they can start to text you updates, right? Now let me do this. Or should I wait until Sunday to teach this? Because we're gonna go ham on this one. Let's do this. What is the price of what is the monthly price on a Urus? What's the monthly car note on a Urus? Okay, so this is where we start to get tricky with this, right? So it says baseline for the 2024 Urus. A 2024 Urus was leased with 0 down. Y'all, look, it's telling y'all to y'all. Let me tell y'all something. 2026 about to look different, okay? 2026 about to look real different. Okay, so it says, let me go back. It says a 2024 Urus was leased for 0 down, okay, to $3,709 a month, 39-month lease, 0 down for a Lamborghini freaking Urus, okay? That's for a car well above $150,000 mark, okay? Estimated for 150, and this is so they're telling us that the 3,709, right, is for a 2024. Now, if we're looking for, obviously, we're looking for lower models, price, down payment, if you was to put a down payment, amount of finance, interest rate, terms, taxes, so on and so forth, right? But let's do this. So that gives, okay, so that gives about 2,000 to 20, so about 2,500 to 2,700 dollars a month, right, for the Urus. And that's on the 2020. So let's do this. How much do I need to make a day to pay? I'm gonna use a bigger number. 3,700 and what? $709 car note. No, I'm not using Google AI. I'm using ChatGPT. Okay. So it says if the note is $3,709, here's the breakdown. So monthly, $3,709. Weekly, we have to make about $856 a week to cover the note. Daily, 30 days, about $124 a day. About $124 a day to make, okay? Daily, daily is 22 days, about $169 a day, assuming, okay, daily assuming 22 days work, working days. So 22, so it's telling me about working days, which is me going out and making the money and paying for this. Now, come on now. Y'all know I'm not doing that. Um, um, so if you want the car to pay for itself, you will need to bring in $124 a day or $169 a day. Now look at this. If I am renting on Toro, how much can I rent a 2024 Urus for daily? When you learn, you earn. Okay? Y'all, this says you can rent a 2024 Urus or closer on Toro for $900 a day. $900 a day. When we go up top, it says that I will have to go out and work and make weekly. Where was my weekly number? Weekly, $856 a week. $857 a week. I will have to go out and work and make $857 a week to pay my car note for this Urus. But on Toro, we can rent this for $900 a day, not a week, right? So let's do this. Because it say give or take 22 days. I'm going to go off for 22 days. So 22 days rented for $900. How much is that? If your Urus rents for $22 a day in a month at $900 a day, that's $19,800. That's 4 Uruses payment a month. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so it's telling you like all your insurance and stuff. If you was to pay all your insurance and stuff, so you're taking home $13,860. The note is $3,000. Let's just say $4,000. Okay, so you making an extra $10,000 a month, 22 days. We didn't even put 30 days in. We put 22 days in, right? $10,000 a month extra. That's bring home money. $10,000 a month, and the car note, and that's minus your car note, right? So now you're profiting an extra $10,000 a month off of one car. Right? Now let's look at this. Okay, so if I wanted 4 Urus, how much can I profit off of 4 a month? With 0 down, right? Because now the system is picking up on 0 down. So if we making $10,000 take home, that's $40,000 a month extra in your pocket. We talking about extra in your pocket. We're not talking about everything else that you have to pay. So gross a day, and that's just average, right? So that is giving you an average of $900 a day. A lot of states like Vegas, I can probably rent this out for like $15,000 a day instead of, I'm sorry, $1,500 a day instead of $900 a day, because my state have the demand, right? So 22 days, 9,800. Toro roughly 30%, because you want to protect these type of vehicles if you're renting them out like that, or if you're doing private rentals. Now multiply that by 4, 55,000 monthly net. Okay, that's monthly net. That's not your gross. That's your net. You will be floating roughly $15,000 a month in car. So you see that. So again, we have to know what we know, right? Because it says you will be floating roughly $15,000 a month in car note. No, you won't. Well, if you're looking at, yeah, sorry, I was thinking of insurance. Right? but then but the note is already paid by somebody else, and then you racking up your extra money. So if you were to break this down a little bit more, that still leaves 30,000 monthly margin. So now you're making $30,000 because you got to consider the fees, depending if you're going to do tour, if you're going to do private, so on and so forth, right? Consider the fees. So now you're making an extra $30,000 a month. So that's why I said, like that person who said, must be nice looking at Euros, right? You got to do what makes sense. You're thinking too small. I'm not paying nothing out of pocket. It says it on the system. It showed you zero down. Let's go back to it. It shows you lease with zero down, right? Zero down, $0. He said, I'm not thinking small. I want it. Let's do it. Let's do it. But it's understanding what to ask for and how to gauge these things, right? Knowing what to ask for and how to gauge these things. So let's do this. Okay, if I wanted to rent this private, how much can I hate using it, like how much can I rent this? Oh my gosh, rent this for. Because on Toro, we got to be more competitive, right? It says exotic cost services. So it looks like it's pulling up Vegas. Exotic cost services rates for a supercar Lamborghini often spans from $800 to $1,500 a day. I need some mentorships. I don't know where to start. I got you. We have the vehicle challenge this weekend. It's going to be Sunday. The program is usually $2,000, but I'm offering it for $147 because you guys, usually anytime I do my beta group, which is like my introduction to what I'm teaching, I teach it for less. And then once the replay come out, the replay will be $2,000. It is what it is. My program is usually $2,000. But I use the beta program to train you guys more in depth. So I definitely recommend you getting the vehicle challenge this weekend because it's only $147. After that, it will be $2,000. Okay. So Vegas is telling me that I can do $1,500 a day, right? Let's do this. I'll set your private rental between $800 to $1,200 a day. Weekends, so Monday through Thursday, I would do $1,200. Weekends, I do $1,800. I'm in Vegas. I know the numbers here, right? Vegas is one of them flashy states. So let's do this. Okay, let's set this for $1,200 Monday through Friday. No, Monday through Thursday. So remember, Friday is a weekend. Monday through Thursday. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at $1,800. How much am I making weekly? Okay, so if we do private rentals, because with private rentals, you can definitely charge more. 4 by 12 by 3 by 18, 48.54, $10,000 per. Y'all, boom, more cloth. I'm not even Jamaican. Right? So now you're looking at, we went from making $10,000 a month, renting it to the public, to making $10,000 a week renting it privately, right? We went from making $10,000 a month renting it publicly to making $10,000 a week renting it. And that's just one, right? Renting it privately. So let's do this. If the car rents for all month, 4 weeks, that's about $40,000. Y'all, we said for 4 cars, we would have profited, not profited, we would have made about 55,000 off of 4 cars if we do it. Because so you have to understand when to go private and when not to go private, right? Economy cars, public all day. Luxury cars, you're talking about private all day. You make way more money privately, right? So if you look at these people who rent cars, we have the luxury type cars, right? The Lambos, all these other cars, the Corvettes, all that type of stuff, because we make more money. We understand our numbers, right? Where to list it and so on and so forth. Now we can create a website just for private rentals. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all one of the nastiest hacks inside of this class on Sunday. Oh boy, y'all gonna thank me so much when it comes to the marketing for this, okay? Okay, so now we're making $40,000 a month off of 1 car for going private, right? If we were to do 4 cars, now obviously, we're looking at, what's that? 4 and 4 is 8, 8 and 8 is 16. $160 freaking thousand a month going private. $160,000 a month going private. Y'all gonna be mad at me on Sunday. You know why? Because I'm going detail for detail. When I tell y'all detail for detail, y'all don't understand what's happening at all. All right, let's keep going. All right, so now let's do this. If I wanted to do, okay, build me a private rental website to list all my luxury cars. Oops, not Kias, cars. Right? Because y'all understand now AI does everything for us, down to coding. We were renting on the public. We did our numbers at $10,000 a month profit, renting to the public. We went private and started making $10,000 a week. $40,000 a month off of 1 car. This is a whole website that was just built out for me. It literally is going to put everything on the site for me. The only thing I got to do is copy the code and drop the code. So if y'all know how to read coding, which is kind of self-explanatory, right? So it's giving us the Lamborghini Urus Atlanta, Georgia SUV price, weekly rate $1,000. Weekend rates $1,800. All you got to do is copy and paste. It also is telling you the age range, right? So minimum age got to be 25. Delivery fee, if you wanted us to deliver, that's at $199. I'm not delivering no Urus for $199. I'm going to deliver that for like $500 if you're going to pay it. Because the goal is I want you to come to me. And you got to think of that. People who rent Uruses, they got money. Right? It literally built out the entire website for me. show y'all over here. All of this is coding. So it already put all the information in here for me. Look at this. So all I gotta do is copy and paste into the whatever website I'm gonna use, and it's gonna put in all the information for me. I don't have to do nothing. Oh, it's still coding, right? Because it even takes people through verification. So you got to go through a verification process. It's building in all of this here so you don't have to do anything, right? You ain't got to know how to code using AI. We're in 2025. I don't know how to code. I just learned how to code, right? Not just learn how to do it, but AI is doing all the work for me. So it's going to take people through. So your website is going to take people through what they're supposed to do. Whatever car they want, they can pick their time frame, right? If they want it for a week, they can pick their time frame. Once they pick their time frame, what's going to happen is that now it's going to take them through the verification process. Okay, upload your ID, upload your insurance, right? Put your deposit down, and it's going to take them through everything. Hey, girl, I'm on live.
Oh, you on live?
Yeah. Give me about 10 minutes and I'll call you back.
Okay, why am I hiding?
Not you hiding. All right, bye. Yeah. So can y'all hear me now? My phone rang. That's why y'all can't hear me. But yeah, so it literally just coded everything for me. So it's giving me direct CTAs, it's giving me inventory, like telling people all the inventory that you have, per car quote calculated, email bookings, bottoms, so they can email you guys for bookings. You can't hear me? Damn it. Privacy policy. What about now? Right? Privacy policy, right? So everything is just so different. And if you guys are going to be in the class this weekend, y'all better strap in, bring y'all breakfast and y'all lunch. Okay, I'm giving y'all a heads up, because the amount of stuff I've been learning and the amount of stuff I've been doing, this is just 1%. Not even. This is 1.5%. Or 0.5%, I should say, of things we're learning. How do you know if you're renting to reliable customers even after making a website for personal rentals? So that's the thing. The site is going to take them through the process. So the site have to verify their ID. So the site, because it's coded, the site is going to decode all them fake IDs, fake insurance. Obviously they got to put a deposit. So with Lamborghinis, you're probably going to take about $2,500 deposit. So God forbid something happens. You have your deposit, then you have the insurance, right? So we got to go over that in class on Sunday. But yes, because of AI now, it just got 10 times easier for us. 10 times easier. All right. Y'all got any questions for me? Let me call my friend back. Okay. Let's see. So it is which vehicle is right for my business.com. Somebody just asked about Sunday's class. So which vehicle is right for my business.com? I want to make sure I always say, because which vehicle, let's see. Vehicle, oh my gosh. Vehicle is right for my business.com. Yes. Which vehicle? She said that's right. Thank you. Which vehicle is right for my business.com? How do I stop sharing? Okay, there we go. Any questions? Somebody said, don't leave us. Tell friend to join. She did join. She did join, but now we got to get this real estate money. Right. All right. Any questions? Any questions? Talk to me nice. Thank you for your time. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Any questions? No questions? Okay. Well, this is good. And let me tell you, I overteach because I understand everybody learns differently, right? Come back to visit soon. I will. Yeah, I like to talk about real estate money, right? Exactly. I was late to the party. Oh, it's okay. Yes, definitely see you in class. I can't wait for Saturday and Sunday. Yes, Chris, I love it. Coach, how do I get access to the 5-day vehicle challenge? It's inside of the Facebook group. So everybody who have the 5-day vehicle challenge, just go inside of the private Facebook group for the vehicle challenge and type in a Google Drive. It's inside of I just put everything inside of a Google Drive. Okay. Yes, let's rock this Friday uh over to yes, amazing, perfect. Oh, let me go in and change that price because um uh because y'all be slick trying to get on in. Oh, I can't, I'm sharing my screen. I don't want to. I got to put a note to go change that price back because I'll be forgetting. Hey Siri, remind me to update the price for my um one-on-one coaching. No, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I added it.
I'm sorry, Siri. Siri, for my Sip and Bossa package. Thank you. Okay. If I get the Sherwin-Williams business credit card, but I'm not in real estate business, can I still benefit from it? Yeah, of course, absolutely. You can definitely still benefit from it, and then you can come to me and rent it to me, Daniel. Rent it to me for my real estate businesses, because you got so many different businesses that look. Look. Let me. I'm saying too much on this Zoom. My bad. Before you change it, what's it for? So for people who want us to build out the business credit for them. I came late. Will you be talking about how to put real estate in the business name? Yes. Not on this, but yes. I'm excited about Saturday and Sunday. Yes, Kimberly. Amazing. You're welcome. Okay, any additional questions? Are you able to get Amex Black Card for business, or is the Black Card for personal? But those are invite only. So y'all, there's a hack to that as well. I cannot tell. Never mind. No, yes, you can. Never mind. Never mind. Let me tell y'all in my private classes, we going to work. Okay, we going to work. Okay, let's see. Is it a way I can liquidate the Home Depot credit card or Sherwin-Williams card? Yes. Absolutely. Now, how is something completely different. Is Dana Christian the real estate? Is Dana Christian the real estate coach? Yes. Dana is going to be at the summit on Saturday. She's going to be teaching real estate, but I also have a really good friend of mine that's who just called me. That's in real estate as well too. Can we borrow your mind while you're asleep? And we we need hours of your mind, day, and month. Yeah, but here's a funny thing, right, Coco? Here's the funny thing. Can you please give me an idea of how? But here's the funny thing. So do y'all know I can build out GPTs for y'all off of my mind? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? I can literally build GPTs for you, send them to you, right? Because we customize them. So we customize the GPT and it's going to be just like me. So like how I trained my AI, basically what I'm going to do with with y'all GPTs is say, always think like Coach P, right? What would Coach P do? Of course you can. I need help with a lot of things. Let's go, Coco. I can help you. Awesome. I need a real estate coach as well. Yes, definitely Dana. Definitely Dana for sure. Fab Lena is a good one too. Man, I love this lady. Thank you. Hey, Jay. Jay, we had a time last night, Jay. We was on here forever. But yes, I can build you out custom GPTs with my mind, with my brain. Okay? So it's going to be my brain inside of the GPT. I need this. Will this be taught on Saturday? What Kimberly? Will what be taught on Saturday? Yeah, that was one of the best nights of my life. I truly thank you for the knowledge. You're welcome. Jay, if you just came in, you missed a whole lot more. You have to come back and watch this. Can we just borrow your notebook for the past 3 years? Yo, it's so funny that you said that, right? Because I take notes everywhere. But what I started doing now, because let me see. Will that be taught on Saturday? Let me think. Who we have? Dana, Runway. Maybe Runway or Renee might touch on that. I'm not sure. So don't quote me on that. One of them might teach that because that's something that they do as well too, as far as, well, not like that. They show you how to, no, that's something totally different. No, I don't, no, I don't think so. No. But yes, it's so funny that you said that because I have notebooks literally everywhere. But what I started doing now is that I started scanning all of my stuff, putting it inside of ChatGPT and let ChatGPT organize everything for me. You're welcome. All right. All right. Any other questions before I let you guys go? YouTube, y'all always rocking out with me. Let me see if I can leave y'all with one more gem. YouTube. Let me come back over here. You should offer funnel, website SEO, marketing part of your services. It would help businesses. Yeah, I do offer that. That's the thing, y'all. There's so much stuff that I offer that people don't even know that I offer, right? Because I also have a branding and marketing company. But we're putting the website back up. So with us putting the website back up, website SEO will be re-added in there. Now I do that right now for clients, right? I do that right now for clients. Okay, let me see. What would I put on the gas card application? What do you mean? Can we pay for your ChatGPT? Absolutely, you can. Please help me out with the liquidation. I need more capital. SEO, search engine optimization. Y'all just reminded me of something to take some notes really quick. Damn it, I'm about to say, where my pen at? Okay, so Okay. Can you share what can you share what you're writing? I cannot. Yo, I'm so weak. I am so weak. I am so weak. I cannot with you, Coco. Y'all, let me tell y'all something, okay? I'm gonna give y'all a little, I'm gonna go like this because I want y'all screenshotting it, okay? We trying to read, we trying to read your brain. I just told you, I literally have been putting my brain into GPT, so y'all can literally buy my brain. Thank you for your thank you for the tips on scan all of your notes. Yes, and adding them to ChatGPT. Correct, absolutely. But make sure you have different. Make sure you put it as a project because you want different projects. So if you're focusing on, I don't know, vehicles, let it only be about vehicles. If it's about your business, let it be on your business. But scan different things, okay? And make sure you have it as a project. What else you want to eat and drink when you come to New York City? It's on me. Definitely booking that in person. I'm okay, Jay. Thank you. I'm trying to get on a diet. How many cars and how much do you spend a week for gas? That's what they ask. So I don't spend anything on gas. You got to remember that when you have a rental business, a customer is supposed to pay for that. And even when I drive the cars myself, I still don't pay for gas because I'm gonna give y'all a little tip. Because what I do is, I'm not telling y'all that publicly. Absolutely not. I see y'all in class on Sunday. Ask me the same question again on Sunday. Okay, let me see. Swear this lady doing a great justice of the people. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. How much class coach? 147. So it's just 147. The replay is going to be $2,000 because I usually sell that for $2,000. Why you ain't get any more gems? I'm giving y'all the gems. You can see, you're still getting the gems, but it's just certain things that you know, and it's not about the gatekeeping, right? It's just about what you can put out to the public, right? But yes, the class is going to be 147 and then the replay is going to be 2,000. You said never mind, never mind 5 times. I said never mind 3 times. Look at you, Coco. Look at you. Y'all swear coming for me. 3 times I said it. This is for the application for the gas card. Okay, let me go back up and reread that. How many cars? Oh, okay, got it. Thank you, Silver. Let's see. Okay, so the application for the cars, always put 5 cars, right? How many cars and how much do we spend a week for gas? Yes, so 5 cars. Silver, but you should have this. You're in my vehicle challenge. Why do you not have this? Or did somebody else ask this question? But always 5 vehicles, and then they ask you on a monthly basis, right? So on a monthly basis is usually what the gas card applications ask you for. So if you put in 5 cars, right, 5 cars, consider that you'll probably do like about 20 to 25 is what I put, just depending, right? So you got to do your numbers on that. So it just depends on the car, make, model, all this extra stuff. We need them gems. My friend asked me how much is the Saturday meeting. They missed it. $47. $47 is Saturday, 147 is Sunday. I'm about to ask a few questions. Hold up. I cannot. Kimberly, we got to get together, sis, because I need you badly. I can put together a plan for ChatGPT about renting my vehicles. Yes, you have been renting in Vegas longer. Yes, you can. What you think about fan base like a merchant account? I've never used them. I've never used them. I've never personally used them. um, let's see. All right, any more questions, guys? Y'all just gave me a freaking dope idea. Not a dope idea, I just forgot about it. We got any graphic designers in here? All right, any questions? I need a house in Vegas that I can afford to do. Let's see. I need a house in Vegas that I can afford to do. Have any ideas? You need a house in Vegas that I can afford, or that you can afford. Do you have any ideas? Um, share the ideas, whatever you just wrote. um, house in Vegas. I'll say Aliante, which is North Las Vegas. North Las Vegas, she's got to be a little careful. But if you go to Aliante, the rent in Aliante is beautiful. That's where I was first living when I first moved to Vegas. But North Las Vegas, Aliante, you'll probably find a nice house, 1500, 1850, gated community, beautiful. Do you recommend building a business plan on ChatGPT? Yes. However, there is a hack to not knowing that it came from ChatGPT. I know some people, if they need some help. Okay. Share the idea, whatever you just wrote down. I cannot. All right. Any additional questions for me here? I got work to do. Oh, I got work to do. Okay, hold on. Let me take a couple of steps back here. All right, so let me write this down. Okay. I'm trying to weigh my options on which credit union to go with for my own credit cards using myself as a PG for my sister's business. Navy Federal, first, American First. A lot of local credit unions in your city, wherever the business is always best to do. We wrote the operating agreement through AI. Make sure you drop that operating agreement inside a Word doc, then copy and paste it again, close out of that Word doc, and reopen another Word doc. Voila. Don't say I never gave you anything. My score is 780 with 5 years of history. Love it. How much do we put down that we use a month for gas cards? It's 5 cars, and what does it equal to a month? So is it just regular cars or is it like SUVs? You know what's crazy? Nobody just caught that gem that I just dropped. Nobody. Got you. Nobody just caught that gem that I just dropped. No, not the credit unions, Kimberly. Always. Google always updating the algorithm. What's the word doc gem about? Yep, that's the one I'm talking about. I was letting it sink in. Nice. So it wouldn't be copywritten. Correct. Or leave a watermark on it. I did, LOL. I think definitely the Word document gem. Absolutely. Okay, y'all caught it then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, same thing with the operating agreement. I love it. So it doesn't know Chat GPT wrote it. Yep. 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 Okay, Miss Shaw. I love it. And that's the same thing when y'all doing grants. Don't say I didn't give y'all nothing. Yes, we are listening. I love that y'all are listening. All right, that's why I think my camera is just dirty. I'm like, why does this thing look like this? That's crazy work. Somebody said, shut your mouth and keep on talking. I cannot. Shut your mouth and keep on talking. I am weak. Now, if you could just get the dog to to sit back on your lap, you can share more gems. I cannot look. The dog's sleeping there, like he knocked out in that corner. Let me see if I can show you. He sleep. He always sleep in that little corner. Always be knocked out. All right. These late night sessions. That's what I be telling y'all. Them late night sessions hit different. Because everybody's supposed to be here. That's supposed to be here. Them late night sessions is the ones that hit real different. Okay. All right. Let's see. If it's possible to get a piece of real estate within 90 days with a new business, no PG friendly, you can get a real estate deal in a week. You can get a real estate. Oh my gosh. Yes. To answer your question, yes. Now if we could, I read that already. What's better? Oh shoot. Well, TikTok, not TikTok. What you call them over here? YouTube got cut off. My phone died. He ready for Halloween? Yes, he is. My phone done died. Okay, let's see. All right. Any additional questions here for me, guys? Y'all just reminded me of something. All right. Any additional questions? I got work to do. Damn, I need to hire an assistant. Okay, so I got a question about how many accounts I should have on my personal report for good approvals. When you say accounts, are you talking like credit cards and stuff? Because that don't really matter. It's all about your profile. So your inquiry, your utilization, those type of things. Any real estate gems idea for what? Never something you never shared. There's so much. There's so much. It just depends on what you're looking to do. Jay, are you going to be in class on Saturday with Princess? You want to be at the AI Millionaire Summit on Saturday because you want to talk to Princess. Princess is the GOAT when it comes to this stuff. So talk to when Princess session come up, that personal credit stuff. Oh, she get down with it. Okay. Okay, perfect. She get down with it. All right, y'all. So I don't see any additional questions here. I'll see you guys this weekend. I probably won't be live again until next week. No, I'm lying. I'm always going live to give y'all gems. But I think I should go live late nights now because the late night seems to be much better for everybody. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all this weekend. Saturday, we have the AI Millionaire Summit. Sunday is a vehicle challenge. You guys should have already started getting emails for the vehicle challenge. So make sure you guys are double checking your junk and your spam to get the link for the class. One last question, the LLC name, regardless if I am starting new or acquiring the H Corp, what do you recommend? Something Latin. Wait, don't miss Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Coco, go away. Jay, I would recommend something Latin. And we can help you pull some names as well too. But definitely something Latin or something that's not high risk. You're welcome. The reason why you do Latin is because the banks like Latin names. The banks been speaking Latin. We just trying to catch up. All right, y'all. All right. I got a lot of work to do. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow or maybe Thursday. I'll figure it out. I got y'all. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. How long is the summit time? Ain't no time, right? It's going to start at 9 o'clock PST time, which is 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got a couple of speakers. So when we finish, we finish. I got you, Jay. I got you. All right. Okay, guys, good night. I'm going to leave this video up for you guys to come back and watch. For those of you guys who missed the gems that we dropped in the beginning about vehicles, definitely start to implement that into your business. All right. Talk to you guys soon.